Alright, yeah, what's up? He was back in another video. And today, we're doing the second part of the analysis of Sweat. Yeah, this was recorded, when was this recorded? This was recorded a few days ago, on Sunday. And, yeah, basically we have just not been able to, we've been quite busy with work and that, so I've not been able to get around to recording the voice for this. I did this bit sneakily while the live stream was still going on silent, so that no one realised. And then a few bits I did realise, but yeah, I got like 5-6 games and then cut out the ones that weren't that great. But yeah, so his first game, he's using this strat, which is Quick Shot Super Eco Boost Eco Choke. I'm not sure how I feel about this strat, because on the one hand it's kind of similar to Quick Shot Eco Choke Salted, which I do quite like. Just of course with it's using Super Eco Boost instead of Soul, which has its pros and cons. But on the other hand, and it's also good because you can adjust really hard, and I've not done all the running tests and stuff on it, but like it's got the foundation of the very good strat that I know. It just feels like that for grinding purposes, if your opponent has any glue power, then you're going to round 20 plus, most likely. Because they'll be able to stop your quick shots early game. You can't like power lock to go through. I don't like TTS on the long maps, I like the power lock to try and deny these powers. And yeah, just any glue power, it'll make the adjustment struggle a bit as well. But he'll do what he wants to do, I'll do what I want to do. That's all good. It's a good thing that we got variation going in the as well. Another thing is that it's a round 6 started on about 150 then, so the anti-stall isn't too great either. But yeah, as I was saying, it's nice to see variation in the game. Different players using different strats on different maps is good. It's better than just everyone doing the exact same thing. And yeah. So yeah, at the moment he's just ecoing on. It's fairly easy start. Doing kind of a basic Cobra start. Like in T0, I think he does Cobra lots in T0 and he plays T0 games. This isn't T0, but yeah, his mortar is kind of far back, it feels like, because yeah, look how long those rounds are. And again, he's against an eco player as well, so against eco players you really want to be trying to anti-stall as much as possible. And it just does not feel like against eco you can really anti-stall these spots here. We'll see what round 10 is. That's the kind of best way to work out how well you've anti-stalled the early game by seeing how late round 10 comes. So we like underneath 3 minutes at the minimum. Ideally, or doing very well, you're getting about 250. And then like a sub 2 minute round 7's good as well. You can see here it's gone 3 minutes and it's round 9. Oh, we're on round 9, round 10. It's going to be a 3-9, so not too bad. But, it could be better, But it's fine, I guess. Yeah. So he's going to keep Cobra farming now. He's got a secret that he wants for the game. And so it looks like he's planning on adjusting. His opponent gets the Ring of Fire and then puts the village down, which is a little bit strange. Because the village would save you so much money on buying that Ring of Fire. But he decides not to go for it. So yeah, it's what it is. He gets his camera detection on the village. Didn't send anything to force that earlier. He now gets 2 things to send the balloons. I can't believe I can't say this. Forgetting the word. And he just lots of glues. He shouldn't need to damage boost, I don't believe. But yeah, that's kind of my thing with the strat. Like he literally just could lots of glue there, and now he should keep ecoing because he can defend any rush that gets sent in his opponent, but he's not ecoing. If he started ecoing, then he'd be able to get so much eco. He's going to get a lot of eco by rounds 20, and it might become out of sight. He'll be able to defend all the adjustment and that if adjustment gets sent in, well, which it shouldn't, because Maelstrom just cleans up any problems, and double Ring of Fire pretty much just defends all the adjustment anyways, and even doubt he just sabos. So adjustment is never the play here. But yeah, he's going to keep spamming the Cobras down. Except for layer, like overlap. if there's some bad overlap in place, that might be able to do something, but no, you don't want to be adjusting from like round 16 like you do against some opponents. He's going to oh no, he's just going for this. He's going to say there's no way to adjust. Sends in 2 BFBs, 3 BFBs. And his opponent, has he started ecoing yet? I don't even know. He's really should have been ecoing for a while now. So around 17 BFBs, his opponent's going to get some tech sprayers down, which is a good defend for multiple BFBs. It's going to clean up the first lots of glue. And it's going to cause a damage boost and a maelstrom outside of the damage boost. So we can see this player is not the strongest. Of course you lose to the strongest players using this strat. He sold his Ring of Fire though so that he could keep maelstroming, and he's seen that, so he's been sending in leads. His opponent's not rebought this, so he's going to quickshot stuff over the top. And the lots of glue is now really late. He could have lots of glue at the start of the lids, and manages to win. So yeah, his opponent wasn't great there, but yeah, this opponent was worse. Yeah, we just skipped that game. And yeah, well, he managed to win, but the key thing there is that matchup is super hard, and he kind of managed to adapt his strat, or what he was doing, quite well, and managed to win that one. Whereas if you often think after those BFBs didn't work, I mean, it's drained your eco quite hard. You had to sell a lot of Cobras to do it. It's quite an expensive rush to do. You sometimes give up, maybe not look for that Ring of Fire being sold. But yeah, seeing a small error in his opponent's playstyle and winning is a very good thing to do. Anyway, his next opponent is Black Men the Hot. And I believe this was an aggro mirror, or a quickshot power lock mirror. So he sent in some reds start. This is just a very standard aggro start. As you can see, I was not muted at this time. Must have been some pretty spicy stuff going off at this point. That's a pretty little bit of racism there to the mute. Who knows? Can't leak that information. Yeah, they're both anti-stalling, standard stuff. They've stopped saying they both just forced the powerful darts and were happy at that and gone back to anti-stalling. Both gonna get their farms down, very, very standard. Literally nothing is really happening until for the next 2 rounds. Any aggro mirror, nothing should be happening on these rounds, with the exception of if one of the players has salted wounds, with knockout I'm guessing as well, or if someone didn't go for their dartling gunner powerful darts, then that's gonna happen. That's gonna get forced by pinks. But yeah, you should never look to send round 4 or 5. It's just gonna drain you so much. The dartling gunner pretty much holds. It's gonna push very slowly, but your opponent should still be able to get up their plantation, especially if they're not anti-stalling anymore, and then get their boomer up, be able to defend greens or quickshot blacks over the top. So it's just never worth. You've gone for loads of eco, low farms, which should never really help you because you're doing an aggro mirror, so the game's not going to be that long. So you're not going to get the full value out of the eco. And you're having to struggle and sell more farms and stuff to defend some of the mid-round rushes. So yeah, just never really worth doing that. Anyways, Black Mendy Hot gets the farm lead. So it's going to go for some greens in it. And Black Mendy Hot is going to get the boomer up. Some quickshot white's going to come over the top a little bit faster than blacks, and that is going to get a farm sell for a bionic. He then sells the bionic, has to get another bionic down, selling the farm. So now it's a farm lead, but it's a very slim farm lead, and Sweat has got a lot of eco. Like, the eco isn't as good as we were just saying, but it's not like a crazy big farm lead has just been acquired. This is all fine. Yeah, he's going to close the farm lead very quickly. Black Mendy Hot forced the ricochet, but you know, that's not too deep. So yeah, literally the same farms, but so it'll be up quite a lot of eco at this point in the game. Are they going to farm? Are they going to not farm? We will have to see. I kind of forgot because this was a few days ago now. Looks like he's not going to go for his bionic chest. Oh yeah, he is. I jinxed it. He wanted to greed that, but I don't know. He was quite tired at this point, by the way. It must be known that this was on Sundays, so he had 24 hours span, and he got 3 hours sleep, and then he, started very slowly, then got up to a bit of pace again. Don't know if he got any help or not, but probably not. Didn't seem like the kind of thing he was looking to do this week. But yeah, he's now going to just farm on. I don't know if he knows or not if it's in a power lock mirror. Some people in the VCs he was in had access to spy hacks, but they weren't always using them. Sometimes he asked not to use them, and he couldn't really help that anyways because he wasn't looking at it himself. So not too deep. He's going to power lock early so that he can quick shot first. I don't know why I clicked the button. He doesn't quick shot. Okay. I guess he just wanted to deny the quick shot early on so that he could get a full round of farms in to defend. Some camo cerams. Ooh, he's going to leak a little bit. Yeah, the layering with around 16 AI can be quite deadly if you don't have enough. Like if he has one less Starling gunner, it's really going over the top. He did leak quite a lot of lives there, but thankfully he's fine, and he's now got quite a big farm lead, so this is really good. By not sending in those ceramics, all the Starlings are already forced out. I don't know what's going on at this point. And anyways, he's got a big farm lead now. It's going well. He's going to quick shot in loads of fast cooldown ceramics. He's going to turbocharge, and I'm actually not sure how that was a very clean defend from Black Mendy Hot. I keep saying his name. Normally it's at least 2 turbocharges, but I guess he's got 4 Dartling gunners, at least 1 faster spinning barrel. Most likely, he's got 2 faster spinning barrels. I think that the Plutonian Dartling gunner also has the faster spinning barrel on it. And that was a very nice defend, but it was also a pretty good rush because it didn't cost too much. And got a farm cell, and he's got a big farm lead. He's up a full Republic, I believe. Yeah, good stuff. And what's happening now? He's going to send in a BFB. So he just wants to drain now. So this is the correct thing to do. Especially with the big out farm. You want to defend the BFB. Both players are going to have to sell farms and defend the BFB. But just keep draining the opponent until someone dies. And first one to deal with gets power locked. And now just the fast cooldown mobs are coming in. He's going to just turbocharge this loads of times. They quick shot some stuff over the top. And I guess they thought he'd defended, maybe there was some screen lag or something. They surrendered. I'm pretty sure he's defending. I don't think it was a boost or anything. Okay, here is the message from Sweat. Thank all of the UK gang for emotionally supporting me through the world record grind I did this week, including King Boo, included along with the analysis vids. Seriously subscribe to him and watch my video. I did that one. We have said Sweat's message that he wanted to say during this video. And I'm sure I absolutely nailed his voice. I'm doing this in the replay, in case I need to retake it for some reason. And anyway, so his next opponent, I think this might be the last game, is against Battle QWERTY. So this guy, I've not seen his name for a while, but I remember, or at least when I was quite a bit worse, he was a pretty tough opponent. And when Heli was strong, he was a pretty tough opponent to beat. So I was like, okay, this should be a pretty good game. So copy eco Heli. Oh, we missed some of the game. I just realised. Oops, daisy. So Heli Village Farm. Now the Heli's a lot worse than when this guy would have been using it last, like the Apache not being as strong, some upgrades being a little bit more expensive. But he still does this, he's done this a lot and knows how to defend stuff. And Sweat is using his signature Super Bloon Boost Team Tower Stun. And yeah, we're just going to see how he plays this out. We saw the first TTS there. Did not quite come off, but that's fine. He gets his 2 Razor Rotors down, which is pretty good. He's basically just saying, if you want a Super Balloon Booster rush in, I'm going to damage boost it. And defend these 2 helis, I shouldn't need anything else. He gets the monkey foot up on his village as well, which is good because that can make his helis quite a bit stronger. And yeah, now he's got depleted Bloontonium. Yeah, he's just farming hard pretty much. I think he wants to... I don't know why he goes for around 15 BI here instead of just around 14. It's a pretty easy round 14 BI up here for 1-0, but he likes the 2-4 BI in this position instead. Maybe we could comment why he likes to do that. That could enlighten us. But yeah, just feels like he's getting more eco by doing that. And yeah, I swear, a similar amount of money. These kills up at similar speed, getting it around earlier to 2-4 anyways. So, yeah, maybe I'm wrong though, because I've not really tried it out for a while. Or ever actually, doing it exactly like that. But yeah, he goes for his BI Battle Quirty, goes for the bank, which is kind of a late for a bank. He doesn't have loads of money. He has been drained pretty well. A few rainbows go in. I'm not sure if that was a misclick or not. I think I'm deafened at this point. Yeah, I think I'm deafened. Super Balloon boosts some rainbows in. I believe he damage boosts pretty much just straight away. And yeah, Battle Quirty defends all of that nice and easily. He's still got his bank up. I think he goes for his BI at the end of this round actually, which is quite a bit of confidence to do that. Moab gets sent in from Sweat. I think he's just looking for it to push quite far and then grab a TTS off for the win. He's going to put some Zebras up behind it as well. Battle Quirty goes for a 3rd Razor Rotors, which is good. He defends this very cleanly. Just about. I'm not sure. TTS might have even worked there. Maybe he could have Super Balloon boosted into that Moab and then have been quite strong, forced a damage boost, and then come up with something after. But yeah, forced the triple Razor Rotors. He now has his BI up. It looks like he cashed out the bank to get it, which I don't think is optimal from Battle Quirty, but yeah, he's done it. The 3 Razor Rotors are up with the Monkey Fort BA 2 Plantations. Round 20, so it's going to send in the Zeum, the BFB, the big one, the big red one. And yeah, when this comes on the screen, Battle Quirty's going to sell farm, both his farms. He gets the Apache up and he keeps his BI, which is quite surprising actually. Super Balloon Boost gets used, he uses damage boost straight away. He's going to move his helis around. And there's just so many balloons there, it overpowers the heli. The older heli might have done a little bit better. He probably needs 2 Apaches for that though. Anyways, yes, that was a pretty good game. I still don't like Super Balloon. I guess here on that map, Super Balloon with TTS is very good. But yeah, it feels like if he was using like a glue instead of village, he might have had a little bit more fortune Battle Quirty. But yeah. Anyway, so that's 3 power-up games. I don't know if they'll need bloopers after this. If I don't get his accent right, because it's very hard to do. A lot of people won't have heard it before, but if you haven't heard it before, then I'm sure I absolutely nailed it. And if you have heard it, then you know, allow it's hard. I think we've got a leaderboard coming up in a second. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel if you like this kind of content, or specifically subscribe to Sweat because this is his content. Well, not yeah, he doesn't upload very often. Oh, he's got his recap video. Yeah, you want to watch that recap video. That should be pretty epic. But yeah, have a nice rest of your day, and yeah, see ya. Okay, here is the message from Sweat. Might take a few goes. This is the end of the video. Then here's the blooper reel. Okay. How am I gonna do this, man? I want to thank all the UK gang for emotionally supporting me through the world record grind I did this week, including King Boo, along with the analysis vids. Seriously, subscribe. Oh, he didn't sound anything like that, fucking hell. I want to thank all of the UK gang for emotionally supporting me through the world record grind I did this week, including King Boo, included along with the analysis vids. Seriously, subscribe to him and watch my video. I did that one. Oh, that's so bad.